How we doing? Welcome back. It's been a little while since I've done a video, but I want to come over and cover a couple things. If you're having a problem when you're doing kind of stuff like this, you're doing multiples or whatever, and it starts like catching on one piece and it starts messing up your whole thing, double check your, you might have to just change your filament nozzle. Again, it's so hard to get this to focus. See how that's gummed up? And it's not a lot. It's just enough because when this is hot, obviously it's very sticky. And so it will catch on this and it can mess up your whole thing. So first thing you might want to do is double check your nozzle if you've been using your nozzle a bit. And for a while, you might want to just go ahead and change it. The other thing that might be going on is like I was having a problem like right here. As you change these plates, you touch them and everything else, you might have to put, if you use the glue, you use Build Platform Stick. I use this every now and then, but I try not to use it as much as possible. You might wipe it off with some water, it's water soluble. You just wash it off. But when you're grabbing these plates and pulling them off and lining them up, your hands tend to touch it. So if you notice, like me, I'm right-handed, so my left hand is guiding it a lot. I have a tendency, apparently, to touch this side of the plate. Your oils will get on there and they're hard to get off. So it won't stick as well. What you'd use is you can get some rubbing alcohol. This is what I use. It's just some cheap alcohol. And I poured it right on it, took a paper cut towel, and wiped it down. I did it a couple times. And we have not had a problem since then. So double check your nozzle if you're getting things catching. And just every now and then clean your plates like I have to. And I've totally forgotten which one was the newer one. What's the older one? The one that came with it. But they're both, I've cleaned them both with alcohol. I had to change my nozzle. And if you're still having a problem and it's still catching, you can always use hairspray. And just do a gentle spray on the plate. And that way it'll get some stickiness back without using the glue. Now, if none of that works and you're always having to use glue, you might want to just order a new plate. If ordering a new plate doesn't work, then your plate might not be getting warmed up. Your machine will say it's getting to 60 degrees, but you might not be actually. You might want to get a temperature gauge, one of the laser temperature gauges, and really check and see if it's getting up to temperature or not. If not, then you're going to want to talk to the manufacturer. Hopefully you still have a warranty. If you're new like me, you would. So that's all today. Like I said, obviously they turned out overnight and ended up burning overnight. They turned out really well. But if you're having a problem with, like if you're left-handed, this side will probably stop sticking really well. So if you're having a problem with your parts getting stuck, pulled off, falling over, stuff like that, double check your nozzle. Just change your nozzle out. It might be getting gummy underneath there, and some of the filaments are very hard to see. Like this, when I changed it, I actually had I was using gold filament, and so gold on bronze is very hard to see until you take it off. I'm shaking a little bit. There we go. See how that, it's nice and gummy. And so, even on the tip, that will catch, and it'll ruin your print. So, first thing, change your filament, wipe off your plates, use some alcohol, wipe it off, and hopefully that will fix that problem. Again, if I'm giving you good information, like, share, subscribe to my channel. And hopefully I'll have some new videos coming up soon. Thanks.